Alright, soldering time.
This is how I installed a Toyota air compressor flow sensor repair kit available from eBay from Roadster 452. This does work on other Toyota models as well, but in this video it's my Toyota IQ.
I'll try and get the dashboard apart. We just found that this literally just pulls off like this, and then you can disconnect your wires. There we go. So that's off now, and apparently the air conditioning ECU down under here somewhere. Yes. So the ECU is hidden up under there. You have to just get that out with there's a little clip thing you take out, and it just pulls out like that. That's a whole unit. And then you've got to find pins 13 and 7. It's the blue one and the grey one. We found those. Now we need to do the first test. What you do is we have to do the first test with the blower switch to low and the engine idling, but the air conditioning off. So I'm going to turn the engine on. Right, so blower switch to low, air conditioning off, and we have 3.69 volts, so we're just under where we need to be. We've got 3.69. Okay, now we need to keep the blower switch to low, but turn the air conditioning on. And what have we got now? So we've gone on, the blower's low again, so I changed, and we're still on 3.69. Turn it off, turn it on. So it's hovering between 3.68 and 3.69.
Using the sum on the sheet, calculate the required resistor.
So when you want to check your resistance of your resistors, so I want to go to 20k, and it doesn't matter which way around you put your little probes. Right, so hold that like that, hold that tight on there, like that, then put your probe on there, and that is a 1k resistor because it's got 100. So you get your resistor and you've got your slot R1, that resistor comes in it already, and then you get your right resistor and you go into these two holes here, like that, and then you pop him down to where he wants to go. So when you turn it over, spread your legs a bit so that it can't fall anywhere, and then we're all ready for soldering. Right, soldering time. Number one. That's the other one done. We've got to snip our ends off so that it's nice and flush. One, there's two. Hopefully it works. Right, so let's try and get these.
Instead of changing the inside of the ECU, we decided to splice into wire number 7 externally, which made it easier to install.
Put them on like that. Right, now we're going to test and see if it's working. So, auto, AC, and put it on recycle, and then you can instantly tell that that's air conditioning and not just the air from outside, because it's so hot outside. So that is a brilliant fix, and it's working. I'm so pleased, because that was the only thing that was the matter with this car, because it was so hot to drive. Phew! brilliant hack. Well done for making that hack, mate. It's brilliant. It's not difficult to do, it's just working out the right resistor that's a difficult bit. Brilliant. So that's what we've come up with. We've gone into the wiring. We're going to glue that on now, put it all back together, and we'll have working air conditioning. Oh, it's so nice. We've come up with a method to use hot glue. You just basically just melt your glue stick, because we haven't obviously got power here, and then you just use your glue stick to glue the board to there. And then a little bit more just for the wires, just to hold them in place. Switch feet. That's all you need, just a little dab of glue, just to keep everything steady, going over all the potholes in the UK roads. And that's it. Job's a good one. That's it, it's in. One of these little things. Goes in the little hole. That's in. Right. So most people say you have to take the centre console out, but somehow I've managed to get this out without doing that. But it's probably best to do so, because it's not easy to get back in. A lot of wiggling. Let's get this back in. To be a little bit forceful. That's it. And then you've got to tuck it under. These areas. Get it up in there. Get that in there. Again, the other side. Get it up in there. Clip that in there. Next piece is this bit. Don't forget to reconnect your cigarette lighter. Yeah, that's in there. Got it in. Phew. Right. So that's back in there. Right, now we've got to retake this part off gently. Just hold that up there for a sec while we put this panel back in. There we go, nice and easy. So actually, as cars go, for taking these things apart, it's actually been really good. It looks like it's going to be impossible when you first start. You think, how is this going to come apart? But it's actually really easy, and that's done now. And now we have a car with working air conditioning. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Aircon. Oh, thank you. That is a very happy me.